And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Harrisburg, number 26, Tyler.
Let's go, kid.
Rock.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Steven Fuentes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Francisco Morales will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The second baseman, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Cross. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch.
Out of the way, big guy. Nice piece.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First baseman, Aldrin Corredor.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy De La Rosa. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
Here's the 1-2, and the runner's breaking for third.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Senators lead it 1-0.
Come on, one time right here.
Settling in now Tyler Cross. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Wait for your pitch up there. And make him come to you.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Castro is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. Harrisburg is out in front, 2-0. Digging in now, Jack Conley. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cross is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Senators lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Cross. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, way to drive it, big
Back
guy.
up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice hit. That was a good at bat.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Aldrim Corredor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Corredor.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side.
Down.
Come
on.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Harrisburg is out in front, 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tyler Cross.
Tyler Cross.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Stott over to his right. 1 out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Fighting Phils, number 88, Garrett
Up.
Hall.
Corredor has a play, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. So stepping in, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, wait on that thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Duffy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here we go. Right here.
The first
Digging in to try it again, Aldrim Corredor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready now, Jeremy De La Rosa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jeremy De La Rosa.
Runner's on his way to third. That's lifted the other way out to left.
You're scoring.
Steven is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Senators lead it 5-2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. Harrisburg jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mario Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kyle Finnegan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 error and 11 runners left.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Connor Siebold will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Striding in, Tyler Cross. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box, Josh Stephen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Leading off the inning, Tyler Cross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys. Just
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Tyler Cross.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
See it rip it up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Moniak comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mickey Moniak. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is on the ground to second. Is he going to get this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reading is out in front here, 5-3. Digging in, Bryson Stott.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Full play ball to second. 4. There's one. Out. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Tyler Cross.
Yeah, you can do it. No one bet. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Cross, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready for another shot now, Taylor Gushu. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. He's running, swinging a line drive.
Stand up right here,
and he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Aldrin Corredor, and their runners at the corners now.
Corredor.
Popped him up. Stott shading to his right, and that retires the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Harrisburg is out in front, 7-6.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Harrisburg used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Geraldo Serrano earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kyle Finnegan hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the victorious Grizzlies, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Reggie McLean gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping in, Tyler Cross. He went deep last night twice.
Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Pick it up.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Aldrin Corredor. It's been a struggle for him in the series. 1 hit in 13 at-bats. Soft grounder left side.
Pick up the ball, stand right here on the bat.
Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
So striding in, Rhett Wiseman. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score.
Wiseman.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third.
Stand up.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now to the plate, Rowdy Reed, and their runners at the corners now.
Rowdy.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Senators lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up.
Hey, I need you right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Moniak will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reading leads it 2-1. Now in the box, Jose Antequera.
The third baseman, Jose Antequera.
Here now the 2-2. This should inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Reading is out in front here, 2-1.
Your pitch only, huh?
Striding in once again, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, dig. Go hard. Go
and that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aldrin Corredor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Paul is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Reading leads it 2-1. Stepping up now, Jason Krizan.
The right fielder, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Krizan.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. He's right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Tyler Cross. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Make the turn,
and that is off the wall. The relay, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Aldrin Corredor. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
The right fielder,
now batting, Rhett Wiseman. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruzan is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Austin Listy. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, one away.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal? And the other three in the room seemed to know what was going on, and I felt like an outsider. And I'm saying, like, what's going on? I wish I was around more the last few weeks. Well, I don't know what happened. Yesterday we started practicing.